Hello everyone, my name is Carla and I am going to be teaching you a little bit about breast cancer and the importance of awareness about this topic. So first, I would like just to start with an overview about cancer. A cluster or group of cancer cells are also called as malignant tumor is in the breast is called a breast cancer. Mostly diagnosed in women, and it's in rare cases it can be found in males too. Most breast cancers begin in the ducts on the breast, and this breast cancer can spread outside of the breast through the blood vessels and the lymph vessels. And so when breast cancer spreads to other parts of the body, we call it metastasis. Let's go over certain facts that it's really important to know about breast cancer. First, females have a higher chance of getting breast cancer, and it's the second leading cause of cancer death among women. On average, every 2 minutes, a lady is diagnosed with breast cancer, and one woman will die of breast cancer every 13 minutes. Now, these numbers are very high. And probably our chances of getting breast cancer during our lifetime is high as well. However, deaths are declining with early detection and increased awareness. And this is the biggest key when it comes to breast cancer. It's the prevention of breast cancer. Here we have a picture that shows that the tumor actually, or the cancer can actually be divided in 4 phases. So the stage number 1, this is the starting level of the breast cancer, and it's called invasive, meaning that it has broken free to attack healthy tissue. So when doctors diagnose cancer in stage 1, it's very it's not easy, but there is a higher chance of recovering from the breast cancer. When we reach stage number 2, we can see in the picture that the cancer has grown and is spread, and that means that the tumor in the breast still is small. There may be no cancer in the lymph nodes. However, because it's spreading and it's growing, it's really important to detect the cancer as soon as possible. The third phase, the cancer has not spread to bones or other organs, but is considered advanced, and it's really hard to fight against stage number 3. Once we reach stage number 4, the breast cancer cells have spread far away from the breast and the lymph nodes right around it. So the common sites are the bones, the lungs, the liver, and the brain. And it's really hard to reverse the situation because it's really hard for doctors to fix all the damage that the cancer has produced in all of the organs that we mentioned before. Now, let's talk about some of the risk factors that are really important to know. So some of the risk factors are the age, genetics, the gender, history, and lifestyle. The risk of breast cancer increases with age. Most breast cancers are diagnosed after age 50. When it comes to genetic mutations, there are certain mutations to certain genes that increases the chances of getting or developing breast cancer. Reproductive history too. So early menstrual periods before age 12 and starting menopause after age 55 expose females to hormones longer, and this is going to raise the risk of getting breast cancer. Also, personal history of breast cancer or any other diseases also can increase the risk of suffering from breast cancer. So it's important for us to be aware of these things. For example, if we know that smoking increases the the chances of getting breast cancer, then we need to start avoiding that. We need to make changes in our life so we cannot be attacked by this cancer. Now let's talk about the symptoms. This is really important. There are certain things you should look for, and those are early warning signs of breast cancer that we can just discover. For example, skin changes such as swelling or redness or other visible differences in one or both breasts. Also, we can see or we can look for an increase in size or change in shape of the breast. Also, the appearance of one or both nipples. Nipple discharge other than breast milk. This indicates that there is something wrong with the breast. Just general pain around the breast. And also lumps that are felt inside of the breast. And so those are symptoms or signs that we want to look for that will prepare us and make us go to the doctor if we are detecting one of these signs. Now, as I mentioned before, it's really important for us just to touch our breast and make sure that we are not feeling or seeing any weird things in our so a really good way to prevent breast cancer is if you maintain a healthy weight, if you stay physically active, if you eat fruits, vegetables, if you don't smoke or you don't consume too much alcohol. Another thing that we can do for prevention is an early detection plan. This is a monthly breast self-exam, so you can just once a month make sure that you, like, if you notice like a discharge or like an unusual color or shape, then you should go to the doctor. Also regularly clinical breast exams and complete body checkup and mammograms. This is a really important part, especially when you are around 30 and 50 or above years old. This is going to help to detect if there is breast cancer or not. So remember that breast cancer is a really serious condition that many females are suffering. There are many people that are going through this pain, and it's not something easy. So the best way to prevent this is if you practice your self-examination, mammogram, and if you take all of the advice that we have been giving to you today, this is going to help you a lot to prevent and to make sure that nothing is out of control. And if you have any questions, visit the Hospital San Juan de Dios in Santa Ana or give us a call at 244-0856. Thank you.